Greetings, Redheads. Thank you for joining me in another episode of your favorite show, the one, the only Red's View. That's right, Red's View. I'm your gracious host, Jay Red. Hope you're having a happy holiday. Christmas season is here, and I hope you get a lot of presents. But anyway, before I begin, make sure that you subscribe to youtube.com/Red's View. And make sure that you hit the like button, notification button for all the alerts, so you can see when I go live, post videos, all that good stuff, right? So, we got some stuff to talk about, all right? We got some deep conversation to get in right now, okay? Now, the title of this says that celebrities, we need to stop looking at celebrities, right? Celebrities are not relationship goals, all right? Celebrities are not relationship goals, and I'm gonna give you the reasons why. All right, so in the news, Meagan Good, the beautiful, fine ass Meagan Good, right? DeVon Franklin, her husband, files for divorce after 9 years of marriage, all right? Now, this news came out and some people were shocked, some people weren't shocked, all right? And there's no news as to why. He was very vague in what he said, and I think, what did he say? He says, we celebrate almost a decade of marriage together and a love that is eternal. There's no one's fault. We believe that this is the next chapter in the evolution of our love, whatever the hell that means. I'm not married, so I don't know, but what I will speak on is this, all right? Now, people are speculating what actually happened. And if you notice, Meagan Good, the fine ass Meagan Good, I gotta keep saying that, she's on this new show called Harlem. Now, I got a chance to check out one episode, but honestly, it just felt like it was too much for me, so I stopped watching it. However, she's on the show Harlem, and there's a lot of sex on Harlem. There's a lot of straight sex, gay sex, just all kind of sex. That show is filled with sex. So she's trying to date some guy or whatever, and I think he's her student, and the dude lays on the bed with his legs in the air and his ass cheeks spread out as if he wanted her to eat his ass. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, it looked like he wanted her to give him oral around his, his rear area or whatever, right? So when people saw that, when I first saw that, I was thinking to myself, like, she's married. Now, she's playing a character, right? Now, she didn't actually do it, right? But still, the fact that she's associated with that. She's a pastor. Her husband is an actual pastor, right? And they promoted this whole wait for sex till marriage, all that type of stuff, right? So people are speculating like maybe that has something to do with it. Because you look at the type of roles that Meagan plays, there is sex involved in her roles, right? But this one was just a little too much. And this whole show just feels like, okay, if I'm a pastor, I can't have my lady be associated acting. And now she could act in that show, but if she's actually partaking in the sexual scenes and stuff like that, especially a scene like that, that got everybody looking at you funny. So people are speculating that that's actually what happened, right? But honestly, when I saw it, I wasn't surprised, because it feels like for the public, they did this just to, market the whole the whole thing was marketing waiting for sex till marriage, all right? The whole Christianity concept, it's other religions that feel like that too, right? But that's what it felt like it was about. The principle of that whole marriage was promoting, hey, we're gonna sell this book because they sold a book, and the whole thing felt like just this whole Christianity push to everybody because he was a pastor, and Meagan Good was a part of that. And people were rooting them on. I was rooting them on. I'm like, hey, that's what's up, right? But the fact that they're getting the divorce, like, I looked at the type of roles Meagan has played, right? And I'm not talking about Meagan the actual person, but it felt to me, honestly, as though the pastor was trying to make her be something that she wasn't. I'm gonna just leave it like that, all right? Not saying anything negative about Meagan, but I feel like, honestly, Meagan isn't the type that will wait until marriage. I could be wrong, but that just didn't seem like it fit her, opposed to fitting him. It made it feel like what some people would say, not saying that this is what Meagan is, but turning a hoe into a housewife, all right? Not saying that Meagan is a hoe, but I'm just saying, I think he tried to make her image be something that it wasn't. We look at Meagan as fine ass, sexy ass, Meagan good. You know what I'm saying? And people cast her based off of that. You see, she being sex, loves a lot of love scenes and stuff like that. So the fact that she's associated with this type of show, and the fact that they promoted that whole, Christianity, wait till marriage type of stuff, like it, people, everybody looked at that sideways anyway from the start. All right. And it's no surprise that they're actually getting a divorce. Some people are surprised or whatever, but when you market your whole marriage in a book and, it's the ideal perfect marriage and stuff like that, something like this is bound to happen. Now, we don't know if somebody was cheating or just whatever, but just this whole thing just kind of felt a little weird and phony. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that was that, right? Next, we got Steph and Ayesha Curry, right? Now, this is a rumor report. Rumor report. The rumor has it. Rumor report. Just like Angela Yee says, okay? Now, Steph Curry and Ayesha Curry allegedly are in an open marriage now. And they have side flings. Allegedly, all right? We're just saying allegedly. It's a rumor going around that they have, I think they went to some counseling thing. I don't know what they went to, honestly. I just saw the headline, read a little bit about it, and I'm just speaking on it, right? Because it's something to talk about. Now, as far as the situation, right? If they are in an open marriage and they have side flings, they got side pieces and stuff like that, I honestly don't see a problem with that. What is the issue with them having an open marriage, right? Other people do it, and it's till death do us part. Nobody wrote the rules and regulations as far as to what you're supposed to do in that marriage, because at the end of the day, we take out the Bible, we take out all religion into it, right? And the morals. Marriage in America, the Western hemisphere, right? Western civilization has marriage be on paper, and the government is over your marriage, right? They determine what your marriage is. If something happens, it's a court document pretty much. So if that's an agreement and a contract between two parties, do what you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not judging them in that particular situation. Some people feel like they couldn't do it. Some people feel like they could. You got to do what works for you. So people should, if that is the case, I think people should stay out their business with that. I'm only addressing it because I'm getting to the point a little later, right? But this wasn't surprising to me at all, because if you look at it, for one, they've been together since high school, and you might want to venture off and do other things, right? Having the same, especially if they were both virgins when they met each other, maybe they wanted to step out, right? But Aisha Curry went on Red Table Talk, I believe, a couple of years ago. It was either last year or a couple of years ago, I forgot, right? But she was basically talking about, that she wanted to have attention from other men. That is basically what she said, that she wanted attention from other men. Steph gets all the attention from other women because he's actually the celebrity. He's actually the NBA star basketball player. Shout out to Steph Curry. He's actually just broke the 3-point record, right? So rightfully so, that's what's going to happen. But Aisha wanted the attention too. So when that happened, you notice what actually was taking place, right? She started dressing less, looked like she was going out more. And it's no surprise now that they have an open marriage. So anybody thinking that they this perfect couple that got kids together, that just, nobody cheats on anybody. It's not even cheating if both parties agree. It is not cheating if both parties agree. So I don't really see anything wrong with this situation, but I'm not actually surprised. This is honestly what I call the Will and Jada effect, all right? The Will and Jada effect. Everybody knows Will and Jada. They're the most popular, notorious married couple for being in an open relationship, open marriage. So this is no surprise. But it is funny that actually when the whole August Alsina thing came out, you see the ripple effect, right? You see Meagan and her husband getting a divorce. You see Aisha and Steph, being in an open relationship, open marriage and stuff like that. So it's quite interesting, all right? Now, you got to keep in mind, too, the other OGs in this is Jay-Z and Beyonce, all right? So what I'm going to say is this. If you want a perfect marriage, meaning nobody cheats on anybody, no scandals and things like that, stop looking at celebrities for relationship goals, okay? Stop looking at relationships Stop looking at celebrities for relationship goals. I'm gonna say that one more time. Stop looking at celebrities for relationship goals. They cheat just like regular people do. They have scandals just like regular people do. They have outside babies like regular people do. They divorce like regular people do. They break up with each other like regular people do. All right? We have to stop putting these celebrities on a pedestal as into, I want to be just like them. All right? Be like your peers. There are different ones of your peers, your friends, your family that are married. You got some husbands and wives that have been married. Your parents could have been married for 25 years, 40 years, 50 years. But we look at these celebrities as relationship goals. And I think that's actually damaging us, because men are looking like, okay, you know, I want to get a dime piece like Beyonce, when in their setting, they probably ain't gonna find that. Women do the same thing. I want a rich nigga like Jay-Z, or I want somebody like Russell Wilson or somebody like that. We gotta stop looking at that, because everything that every year we find out somebody is in some type of entanglement, somebody getting a divorce. These situations, like with Meagan Good and her husband promoting that whole save sex for marriage thing, and then we got Aisha Curry and Steph Curry. She's wanting attention, and all this stuff is playing in front of our eyes. We got to stop looking at that, man. Relationship goals are for you, and you do what best fits you, okay? Whatever the situation is, if you want to be in an open marriage and you and your husband have side flings like T.I. and Tiny, you know what I'm saying? If we look at what T.I. and Tiny do, we know that they have flings with each other and shit like that. So that's their shit, right? But I think that everybody needs to worry about them, what they can pull, what setting they're in, you know, what community they're in, what city they're in. You need to adjust accordingly to that and stop depending on these damn celebrities. All right. Now, one thing I will say before I get up out of here: Russell Wilson and Sierra, y'all got something to tell us? Everybody else got something to tell us. Russell Wilson and Sierra, y'all better not. If Russell Wilson and Sierra actually get a divorce, or Russell Wilson get another woman or some shit like that, boy, women are about to lose hope. So we better hope that Russell Wilson and Sierra are okay. All right, we got to check on them. But anyway, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Subscribe to youtube.com/RedsView. Hit that like button for me, or you can hit the dislike button. It's all good. Make sure that you share this video everywhere. Have it blow up. Happy holidays to everybody. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram at JAYR3D. And I still got some RedsView shirts for sale. If you like these, hit me up, all right? But anyway, this is J Red, RedsView, signing out.